What's going on, everyone? John Matrix here. Hope you're all having yourselves a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. We're going to take a look at another game trailer here today. This one is called Blood Message. I saw this come up my feed and I read the description here, and it sounds like it could be a pretty interesting game. So I just want to check this trailer out here. The description says Blood Message is a narrative-driven linear action adventure single-player game developed by NetEase. NetEase, they're one of the bigger Eastern companies. I want to say they're based in China, but they might be based in Korea. I'm not 100% sure, but I know they made Marvel Rivals, and they've made a bunch of other games, but Marvel Rivals is like the big recent game that I know of that they made. By NetEase, Thunderfire 24 Entertainment studio, coming to PC console platforms. The game is based on true historical event of the Dan Huang's uprising. I apologize if I'm butchering that. Set in the late Tang Dynasty in 848 AD, players take on the role of a nameless messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward journey to deliver a message that holds the fate of his homeland. Alongside his son, they must survive relentless enemy sieges and a treacherous 3,000 Li odyssey. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. It's 3-1000-Li odyssey. So 3,000 Li, I assume that's how it's pronounced, odyssey. Fighting against impossible odds to return to the heart of the Tang Chang'an. Amidst the desert sands, they etch the final tale of loyalty in the Great Tang. The world has heard too many stories of emperors and generals. Blood Message is an ode to the unsung heroes, powered by Unreal Engine 5. So, sounds like an intriguing game. So, let's take a look at the trailer here and see what it's about.
大唐还在的时候，丝路上的灯火从西域一直亮到长安，能点亮天上的星河。
大唐离我们太远了。
Okay.
神佛还会庇佑河西吗？
That's obviously your character's son.
我是认真决定的，我还是想再试一次。
I mean, graphically it looks good, but these are also just cutscenes, right? So.
今日我们所流的血，是为了把大唐带回来。
24 Entertainment. Okay, that looks in game. Okay. Some kind of, you know, Witcher looking vibes. Oh, we got some Assassin's Creed going on here. Okay. This is definitely giving some Assassin's Creed vibes, but a little bit more, I guess. I don't know how to describe the combat. I guess just a little bit more, right?
阿爷，我将追随杀诛一举。
Oh boy.
去长安，你这是让他们去送死。
That definitely looks like more more than Assassin's Creed, I should say. Okay, okay. I'm kind of getting a little bit of God of War-ish vibes just because of how like the camera is like sitting. It kind of feels like that kind of combat, maybe.
皆如沙上之大，风来即散，为众生之苦。
It's like maybe Assassin's Creed mixed with God of War combat, you know, some stealth added in there.
这些毫无意义。
Okay, and these look like might be part of the Mongolian invasion era. Nice. Okay. Maybe a little oh, what is that game called? I'm drawing a blank now. Ghost of Tsushima in there?
没有我的帮助，你走不出这片沙漠。
The characters look very well done. Graphics look beautiful. Looks looks like it's going to be a pretty cutscene heavy game. And I mean, yeah, from the camera angles, it very much reminds me of God of War. Like, it has that same kind of like over the shoulder, tight in kind of camera and movement. I'm talking about the new God of Wars, obviously. We're having a lot of desert environments, and obviously now we're going into the mountains. Okay, we ain't playing around. Whoa. Okay. Okay. And the messengers, and each one of them is prepared to die. Blood message. Okay. From that statement right there, I'm assuming we're at the end, right? Oh, okay. Let's let that finish, and then I'll go back. Interesting. So it went from being like new to withered, and then uncovering history that was written over. Okay. I guess that's kind of maybe an analogy of the game, right? Bloodbench.com coming to PC and consoles. Okay. So the interesting statement here, we sent 10 teams of messengers, each and every one of them prepared to die. That almost makes me feel like you might jump between characters. From the description, that didn't seem to be the case. But I mean, the game looks beautiful. I mean, like, look at this big open town we can go through. Initially, I kind of got maybe some like Witcher 3 vibes, you know, going through this. Again, the camera angle, because of this like kind of tighter in over the shoulder camera, it feels very God of War. But I wonder if this game is going to be kind of like a Chinese historical version. I don't know how to really else to say it, but like of like Ghost of Tsushima, like something similar to Ghost of Tsushima, but from the Chinese historical perspective during this time period, which could be dope. You know, I don't really know a ton of you know, Chinese history during the Mongolian invasion era, but it looks like we're going to be getting, you know, some stealth aspects. Some of the combat very much looked Assassin's Creed-ish here, you know, sneaking up, doing the stealth kills, jumping down on people, Assassin's Creed style, you know, getting them from behind. And the combat looks, see, like, I'm curious back here, right? Like, is that like actual in-game combat, or is this just like a cutscene, you know, that we're watching with an in-game engine? Because if that's like actual combat that's dynamic, or that could happen or not, that'd be pretty sick. Again, graphically, the game looks great. You know, it's Unreal Engine 5. You can't really deny that Unreal Engine 5 doesn't look good, even though it doesn't always necessarily run super great, you know. Optimization sometimes can be left, can have a lot left to be desired in Unreal 5, but it looks great. And then this combat here, this looks a little bit more, you know, I guess Ghost of Tsushima-ish. I guess really the combat that kind of made me think about that. Where's this scene here? There's a scene where he's fighting some of the Mongolians in the desert. I'm assuming they're Mongolians, right? Maybe I'm incorrect. This scene right here where he's riding through the sandstorm looked really epic too. Like, that looks beautiful. That too. The scene where he's going through the zip line. Like, this whole desert area looks beautiful. I assume this is some kind of maybe Buddhist temple, right? It looks like there might be some kind of Buddhist statue right there. That looked like a cutscene. We already passed it, I guess. Where is that combat? Here we go. So like this whole segment looks very Ghost of Tsushima. At least that's what it reminds me of. That right there was Ghost of Tsushima, right? 100%. I mean, yeah, you know, I don't know what else more to say about it. The game looks really good. The game looks really good. It's definitely going to be one that I'm going to keep my eye on. You know, NetEase's first, you know, linear single player game. And again, this takes place in the late Tang Dynasty in 848 AD. So, yeah, Blood Message. It's definitely one I'm going to keep an eye on. And we'll see when it comes out. I don't think there's any kind of release date. It didn't say release date at the end. It just said, you know, going to be coming out for PC and consoles. So, yeah, looks good. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you excited for this? Is this going to be something that's up your guys' alley? You're going to keep your eye on it? I know I'm going to keep my eye on it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider leaving a like and subs. It helps me in the channel grow. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you have yourselves a wonderful day.